Hi. It's been a while. Today is Monday, November 9th. Wow, my hair's crazy. Um, you know what? I feel like every time I get on, I'm like, oh, excuse this, excuse that. But I guess this is just how I look all the time. um, but anyways, today is Monday, November 9th, 2020, and I am back to school, back at work. I had to quarantine. I did a mandatory quarantine for the past 2 weeks because one of my students tested positive for COVID. So, because I was one of the students' teachers, I had to quarantine. So today's my first day back, and I mean, it is what it is. I enjoyed being home, of course, because in between classes I could do work around the house and it just made it easier. But I will admit that it is nice to be at work, to be able to have like an actual workspace dedicated to completing everything that I need to complete. I have like more motivation when I am physically here on campus. I just burped, sorry. I just finished eating lunch. I always make these videos during my conference period. So I'm catching up on grading, I'm doing work, I'm eating, and then if I have time, I do a little update for myself. And today's one of those days. So I'm not sick. I'm not. Wow. Anyways, yeah, this weekend was nice. This weekend we found out that Biden is our president-elect, and I could not be more excited. I know that you know, a lot of people don't like to talk politics, and I don't freely share my opinions with everybody I come across, but this is, you know, my version of a diary for myself, so I figured why not address it. And you know, I am excited, and that's reality. So I'm excited that we have hope for the future. No, Biden is not the best person in the world. I'm sure all politicians are in some sort of way corrupt, but he's a hell of a lot better than Trump. Anyways, I don't even remember the last thing that I said on here, but we're still trucking along. Getting the news that Biden is going to be our next president was exciting, because for my partner and I, that means, you know, a future. That means we can still get married, we can have a family, we can do everything that we have in our plans. Having the possibility of Trump being president really hit us where it hurts. It hit home for us because, of course, we want to be able to experience all of the things that normal, not straight. I mean, I kind of feel like straight, because is anybody really straight? I'm sure there's going to be a whole bunch of guys like that would answer that, yes, I'm straight, or, you know, some females as well. But is anybody really straight? I don't know. What was the point of that? I don't know. I get so off track. I really don't know. But it was a big win for Tasha and I, because, you know, us starting a family and me being able to carry her eggs, it's a big deal, and that's something that we really want to experience. That's something I really want for us, and I know that that's something she really wants as well. So I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for her future with me, my future with her, our future together with children. And I just found this grant, an IVF grant. I found it online. I live in Texas, so the grants are specific to Texas, and I am getting signatures from my doctor. I filled out the whole application. Now I just need to, like, you know, finishing touches on it. I need to add some more information they're asking for, and then I have to finish up writing the little like letter about myself for the application, which is nerve-wracking because it's like, what do they want to hear? What do they want to know? What looks best? Of course, I'm not trying to like lie and make myself seem like a whole different person, you know. This is my life and I want them to know exactly who I am, but it's nerve-wracking because I've written essays my whole entire life, you know, all throughout school. I'm an English major. I had to write tons and tons and tons of essays, but I feel like this essay is so important. I feel like a lot rides on this essay, and that's nerve-wracking. So I'm going to, after I get done here, I'm gonna go and work on my essay some more, and then put the finishing touches on everything, print out the papers that my doctor's office sent back, and hopefully I've also we're looking for like extra ways to save up and have, like, you know, extra money, pay bills, everything. So I started to do Shipped, which is pretty cool. I like it so far. And then Tasha started doing DoorDash. So we're trying, we're trucking along and we're making it happen. So let's see. I know that we can do it. I know we'll get there. Whether we get this grant or not, I mean, the grant would be a blessing. The grant would be so helpful, but if we don't get it, we don't get it, and that's what's in our path. That's what was meant to be. So we'll figure it out and we'll find a way. And if you're trying to do the same thing, I would research different grants in your state. I know that I think they have nationwide ones for the US, but I didn't apply to those because I figured like that's way harder to get chosen to receive the grant if it's nationwide. So I just stuck to Texas specific grants. So I'm gonna go finish this essay, and that's it. That's really the only news I have, I think. I mean, I have a whole bunch of stuff going on in my personal life, like within like my family, like my mother, my father, brothers, but that's a story for another time. So fingers crossed we get this grant. The application, today's the 9th, like I said, and the application is due by the end of the month on the 30th, and then we'll hear back sometime after that. So we'll see how it goes. And then I don't know, it's just it's kind of like, what do I do in the meantime? If I'm applying for these grants, do I wait to see if I get the grant and then make appointments with the doctor's office? Because so far we've done IUI, we've done 5 cycles of IUI, and obviously none of them have been successful. So now that we're moving on to IVF, there's some blood work I need to get redone. So I believe it's called like AMH, my AMH blood work that I had done in January, it's only good for 6 months. And so since that 6 months has come and gone, I have to get that blood work done again before being approved for this program that my fertility center, fertility doctor, the office, whatever, they use a program, and I was approved for it based on that blood work that I had done in January. But since that blood work expired, I have to have it redone, and then they have to like reapprove me for the program. So I'm like, do I get started with that already so that I'm approved and then wait on the decision of the grant, or should I just wait for the decision of the grant altogether? Because what if the grant pays for that blood work? I don't know, it's confusing. It's overwhelming. It is stressful, but It's doable, it's achievable, it is worth it. We are going to make it happen. We are making it happen. And I feel good. I feel good. We've been going outside, we've been soaking up the sun. We've been trying to, you know, meditate, get in touch with our spiritual sides, and whatever that means for you. Like I said before, spirituality is different for everybody, and for us it has really nothing to do with religion. Our spirituality is about the universe and our energy, and you know, I don't know, that's what it is for us. So hopefully you guys have something that helps you along in your journey, and I'll see you guys next time. I don't even know, like, I'm talking to you like if I have viewers, but these videos they're just for myself. It's like my video diary, and if somebody happens to see them and they happen to help somebody, cool. And that's it. I keep touching. I have my camera, my phone set up. Oh, I ordered the new iPhone, the iPhone 12 Pro. I don't know, the big one, the biggest one that they have. I ordered that one. My phone is like cracked right now, the whole screen. So I have it just set up on the laptop that I use to Zoom with my students. I have it like propped up on there, and I keep touching the little trackpad on the laptop, like if I can turn my phone off with that. Yeah. So anyways, bye. Have a good day. Enjoy your week, and get in touch with yourself.